Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, one and all, down here, up there, out there, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. It was an historic day in the annals of American law because this morning, Stormy Daniels took the stand to do what she does best, and that's spank Donald Trump. The fireworks started before the court was even called to order, right? Because at 7:30 a.m., Trump put up this now-deleted post. I have just recently been told, who is the witness today? This is unprecedented. No time for lawyers to prepare. No judge has ever run a trial in such a biased and partisan way. Wait a second, no time. Did you just say no time to prepare? It did not occur to you or your lawyers that the Stormy Daniels hush money trial might involve an appearance by Stormy Daniels? That's like a cook at Burger King saying, oh my God, someone ordered a Whopper. What do we do? I had all these kale Caesars ready to go. What if we fried them? Trump's lawyers tried to prevent Stormy from testifying today before she took the stand. Trump's team objected to her including any details of any sexual act to which prosecutors promised details that are too salacious will not be admitted, and that in terms of the sexual act, it's not going to involve any description of genitalia. Boo! We want to hear about his itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny. Those aren't polka dots linguini. Now, what we did get... There you go. Is that it? That makes sense?
Yep.
What we did get was a thorough retelling of their one night of passionate sexing when Trump and Stormy became the celebrity couple Stumpy. What? I'm sorry, I forgot. Not supposed to describe his genitalia. Now, as super fans may recall, Stormy met Trump in 2006 at a celebrity golf tournament when he was 60 and she was 27. Stormy testified that Trump invited her to dinner through his bodyguard, and that once she arrived at his hotel, he emerged wearing silk or satin pajamas. Ashanti, my dear, feast your eyes on my slippery torso. Are you ready for sex dinner? Stormy, of course, took it all in stride, asking him, does Mr. Hefner know you stole his pajamas? Well, it was an open casket, and they were up for grabs. Really? Okay. Like, you know when you grab the tablecloth and the plates stay right there? Stormy made Trump change into real clothes, but they still didn't make it to dinner. Instead, Trump talked endlessly about himself and showed her a copy of a new magazine that featured him on the cover. Stormy interrupted and said, are you always this rude? You don't even know how to have a conversation. To which he responded, I know I am, but what am I? Stormy then told Trump that someone should slap him with the magazine, and then she spanked him with it, quote, right on the butt. There it is, his presidential legacy. Forget the Lincoln Memorial. One day, school children will travel to Washington, D.C. to see the Trump Monument. Now, nice. Got a nice scale there. After the spanking, Stormy said that they sat down to dinner in the hotel suite where she asked about Melania, and he told her not to worry because they didn't even sleep in the same room. Yes, we're having trouble falling asleep in the same bed because she snores and I bang porn stars. Trump also paid Stormy the ultimate compliment, telling her, you remind me of my daughter. At one point, Trump asked Stormy about venereal diseases in the adult industry, asking her if she ever had a bad test. Because I passed mine with flying colors. Person, woman, man, camera, STD. Then, when dinner ended, Stormy went to the bathroom in Trump's suite and saw a leather-looking toiletry bag. Nope. Again, we're not supposed to describe Trump's genitalia. When a dop kit, if you could call it. When she came out of the bathroom ready to leave, Stormy found Trump on the bed wearing only his boxers and a T-shirt, a moment she likened to a jump scare. It's all in the new horror movie, Saw, Donald Trump's penis. There we go. We're rolling now. We're rolling now. Now we're going someplace. There we go. Now we're moving. Whew. At the end of her testimony, Trump's legal team moved for a mistrial, arguing that the testimony was overly prejudicial and that the government was asking questions to inflame this jury. And it is dangerous to inflame that jury. Do you know how much gas Donald Trump has released into that courtroom? So overall, it was a tough day for Trump, but at least it was made worse because Eric Trump was there, which means he finally learned about the birds and the bees. Objection, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Objection. There is no way that woman had sex with my daddy because she didn't once mention him giving a special kiss to her belly button. Because that's where the baby comes out. Now, previously on this trial, yesterday, Trump was threatened with jail time if he violated his gag order again, so he immediately made an appearance outside the court, refusing to be gagged.
The gag order. You asked me a question, a simple question, I'd like to give it, but I can't talk about it. Because this judge has given me a gag order and said you'll go to jail if you violate it. And frankly, you know what? Our Constitution is much more important than jail. It's not even close. I'll do that sacrifice any day.
How about tomorrow? Now, there's somehow still more news about South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, seen here making a hot dog. Noem can't seem to escape the story that she killed her puppy, mostly because she won't shut up about it. Last night, she went on the Fox News and was asked whether she regretted including the story in her book.
Everybody's known that story for years. That's what most people don't realize, is that in South Dakota, they've used that story to attack me in my political campaigns for years. I wanted people to know the truth.
So let me get this straight. Everyone who's heard the story has used it to attack you, so you make it the centerpiece of your book? It reminds me of Bill Clinton's presidential memoir, My Life Banging Interns. Wow. Now, it's a good book. It's not just recreational puppy side. Noem also continues to be called out for a passage in her book where she claims to have met North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, something which never happened. Now, last night on News Nation, Noem was asked about the Kim Jong lie, and she rolled out this nifty new excuse.
Your spokesman told Politico that the world leaders' names were conflated in the book. What does that even mean?
What it means is that I've met with many world leaders, many of them.
Did you meet with Kim Jong-un?
Some of them are in the book, and some of them are not in the book.
But why did you remove it? Is it because it's untrue, that passage?
No, this is something that I think I'm not going to talk about.
But clearly, if you're taking it out of the book, it's because it's untrue.
I've given you my answer, no, and that's not the answer.
The answer is the answer, which is the final answer, Regis. I'd like to phone a friend. Hello, can you call in a bomb threat to News Nation, please? Oh! This is juicy and dishy. Last night was the Met Gala. Every year, glamour, glamour, glamour. Every year here in New York City, the Met throws the most exclusive and opulent party. Last night's theme was The Garden of Time, based on a 1962 short story about elites living in a utopia of leisure, art, and beauty, while an encroaching and chaotic mob draws nearer every hour. A little on the nose, guys. I'm guessing next year's theme is going to be, they've breached the doors. Quick, hide behind the Chagall. Let's take a look at the hot looks. Bad Bunny stopped by on the way to Puss in Boots' funeral. Cardi B came as an elegant oil spill. And action star Michelle Yeoh made a dramatic escape from a Jiffy Pop. What? I'm being told in my deaf ear that we have urgent animal news coming in. Yes, we have breaking zoos. Today's breaking zoos comes from China, where zoo-goers were outraged to discover the panda exhibit was actually dogs dyed black and white. Of course, there's a simple explanation. The dogs are in a Kristi Noem protection program. Here she comes. I'm a panda. Yum, yum, bamboo. Nothing to shoot here. I'm endangered. There you go. There you go. Let's take a look at these cleverly disguised canines. Dude. Who's black and white and cute all over? You are. Yes, you are. The zoo apologized for attempting to trick their customers and offered them a free visit to see their mangaroo. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Tiffany Haddish and the creator of Girls 5 Eva, Meredith Scardino. And when we come back, meanwhile, join us, won't you?